My name is Steven. I'm from the University of Texas at Arlington. I'll be reading from the book Gulliver's Travel. It was written by Jonathan Swift. The book was banned in Ireland because it was denounced as wicked and obsolete. So I'll be reading from chapter 4. And it starts, "My master had me with great appearances of uneasiness in his countenance, because doubting or not believing are so little known in this country, that the inhabitants cannot tell how to behave themselves under such circumstances. And I remember to behave themselves under such circumstances. Manhood in other parts of the world having occasion to talk of lying and false representation. It was with much difficulty that he comprehended what I meant, although he had otherwise a most acute judgment, for he argued thus that the use of speech was to make us understand one another and to receive information of facts. Now if anyone said that the thing which was not, these ends were defeated, because I cannot properly be said to understand him, and I am so far from receiving information that he leaves me worse than I in ignorance. For I am led to believe that a thing black when it is white, and short when it is long. And these were all the notions he had concerning that faculty of lying, so perfectly well understood and so universally practiced among human creatures. To return from this digression, when I asserted that the Yahoos were the only governing animals in my country, which my master said was altogether past his conception, he desired to know whether he had Houyhnhnms among us, what was their employment. I told him we had great numbers, that in summer they grazed in the fields, and in winter were kept in houses with hay and oats, where Yahoo servants were employed to rub their skins smooth, comb their manes, pick up their feet, serve them with food, and make their beds. I understand you well, said my master. It is now very plain from you all have spoken. Whatever share of reason the Yahoos pretend to, the Houyhnhnms are your masters. I hardly wish your Yahoos would be so tractable. I begged his honor would please to excuse me from proceeding any further, because I was very certain that the account he expected from me would be highly displeasing. But he insisted in commanding me to let know the best and the worst. I told him he should be obeyed. I own that the Houyhnhnms among us, whom we call the horses, were the most generous and comely animal we had.